If you care about your prostate health, watch this video. In France, prostate cancer is a real problem, with nearly 50,000 men affected each year, according to data from the Institut Curie. The situation is truly alarming. This is why I strongly recommend that you follow this video carefully until the end. That way I'll have time to explain things to you more clearly. Did you know that after the age of 50, the risk of prostate cancer doubles and continues to increase with age? Not to mention another prostate disease called benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, which causes your prostate to enlarge abnormally and which can considerably deteriorate your quality of life. But do not panic. By paying attention to your diet, you can combat these problems. I'm going to show you which foods you absolutely need to moderate or stop eating to protect your prostate. I will then tell you about 6 superfoods that are very useful for keeping your prostate healthy and preventing prostate problems. But before we start, if you like health tips, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share the video. It helps us enormously. And tell me what you think in the comments. Let's go. Food 1. Processed meats. Europeans maintain a true love affair with charcuterie during their meals. Whether cooked or raw, charcuterie is universally beloved in Europe. But be careful. These foods are high in saturated fats, and the problem is that they can cause inflammation in your body. And guess where that inflammation hits directly? Your prostate. In turn, inflammation of the prostate increases the risk of problems such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, which is an abnormal enlargement of the prostate. Additionally, these processed meats are often treated with additives and preservatives to extend their shelf life and improve their flavor. We are talking here about nitrites and nitrates, which give them an appetizing pink color. But when you grill them at high temperatures, these compounds turn into nitrosamines, potentially harmful substances. And guess what? They can cause cancer, including prostate cancer. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, has even classified processed meat as carcinogenic to humans. And that's not all. American researchers have proven that the high-fat Western diet promotes mortality in prostate cancer patients. So if you care about your prostate, ditch the sausages and bacon. Instead, opt for lean cuts of meat like chicken or turkey. Not only are they lighter in fat, but they are also high in protein essential for a healthy diet. Food 2. Fried foods. Fried foods are a disaster for your prostate. You should avoid them as much as possible, and here's why. Frying turns food into fat bombs. When you immerse these foods in boiling oil, they absorb a lot of fat, especially saturated fat. And guess what? These saturated fats can cause inflammation in your body, including your prostate. Inflammation of the prostate increases the risk of problems such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or even prostate cancer. But that's not all. High-temperature frying generates potentially harmful compounds, such as polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, and acrylamide. These substances are associated with prostate problems and an increased risk of cancer. So every time you give in to the temptation of fries, donuts, and other fried treats, you expose your prostate to these potential risks. But rest assured, there are healthier and just as tasty alternatives. For example, you can prepare your fries in the oven or in the hot air by reducing the quantity of oil used. Also opt for alternatives to traditional oil, such as olive oil or avocado oil, which are much better for your health. Food 3. Sweet drinks. Sugar may contribute to obesity, a well-known risk factor for prostate problems, including cancer. Here's how it happens. When you consume sugary drinks, your body secretes a substance called insulin to regulate the sugar level in your blood. The more you drink, the more your body produces. But here's the rub. High insulin levels can lead to inflammation and cell damage, leading to the development of prostate cancer. According to a study conducted by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, the consumption of sugary drinks is classified as potentially carcinogenic to humans. Not very refreshing, is it? Fortunately, healthier alternatives exist. Opt for water, the best drink to maintain good hydration. And why not unsweetened herbal teas or herbal infusions? They will allow you to stay hydrated without the disadvantages of added sugar. Food 4. High-fat dairy products. Fragrant cheeses, creamy cream, and melting butter. Well-established traditions, aren't they? But be careful. These products rich in saturated fats can put your prostate on alert. Here's why. Cholesterol builds up, creating inflammation and blockages in your blood vessels, including those that supply your prostate. Result: reduced blood circulation and a favorable environment for prostate problems. But don't worry, healthier choices exist. Opt for lighter versions of these products. Low-fat cheeses, light creams, and butter substitutes are just as tasty, but kinder to your prostate. They contain less saturated fat and cholesterol, and thus reduce the risk of prostate problems. Food 5. Foods rich in salt. Crispy chips or tempting fast food are irresistible foods, but be careful. These salty pleasures can put your prostate on alert. Here's what happens when you eat it. Excess salt in your diet leads to water retention. Your body stores more water than it needs, and that's where the trouble starts. This water retention puts pressure on your prostate. And guess what? Excessive pressure can contribute to problems such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and urinary problems. Fortunately, tasty alternatives exist to preserve the health of your prostate. Opt for less salty and healthier dishes. For example, cook at home with herbs and spices. Basil, thyme, and rosemary add a delicious touch to your meals without needing to add too much salt. Avoid fast foods and prepared meals high in salt as much as possible. Instead, opt for home-cooked meals, where you have better control over the amount of salt used. And if you're craving crunch, choose healthier snacks like unsalted nuts or crunchy pieces of vegetables. Food 6. Foods rich in caffeine. What better way to start the day than with a hot cup of coffee? But be careful. Excessive caffeine consumption can worsen BPH symptoms, including frequent urinary problems and urine retention. But rest assured, moderate coffee consumption, less than 4 cups per day, is not associated with an increased risk of prostate cancer, according to a study conducted by American researchers. However, another study by Italian researchers showed that drinking more than 3 cups of coffee per day was associated with an increased risk of BPH. To preserve the health of your prostate, moderate your total caffeine consumption. So opt for decaffeinated coffees from time to time, giving your prostate a well-deserved break. You can also consider healthier alternatives like unsweetened herbal teas or herbal infusions. By avoiding the foods we have seen, you significantly reduce the risk of having prostate problems. Associated with this gesture, I recommend that you regularly consume the following 6 foods. They will help you keep your prostate in good shape and prevent prostate problems. Food 1. Cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. They contain phytochemicals like glucosinolates, which, when consumed, transform into indoles and sulforaphanes. These compounds help regulate hormones, thereby reducing testosterone levels and slowing the growth of prostate cells. Sulforaphanes act as powerful antioxidants, fighting inflammation and protecting prostate cells against oxidative damage. Food 2. Oily fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These fatty acids have anti-inflammatory effects and may help prevent prostate cancer. Food 3. Tomato. It is rich in lycopene, an antioxidant that may help prevent prostate cancer. Cooked tomato products such as tomato sauce are particularly rich in lycopene. Consuming fresh, unprocessed, and preferably organic tomatoes can help prevent prostate problems. Food 4. Green tea. Green tea is rich in phytochemicals called catechins. These compounds have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects that may help prevent prostate cancer. By including these foods and others like onion and garlic in your diet, you can help keep your prostate healthy. Thanks for watching the video. If you found it useful, share and leave me your opinion in the comments. This will make me very happy. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. See you soon.